Feyi, you went to buy 20,000 naira lipstick, huh? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here today. So today I have something just, I don't know, crazy. Actually, it's not that crazy, but this lipstick. So a little backstory. I purchased this lipstick about 2 years ago. Can you believe that? This is the NARS Audacious lipstick in Ingrid. It's a, yeah, I love NARS and I think it's such a great brand, high end of course. So the first product I purchased from NARS was the Taj Mahal highlighter, and then I went on to get the All Day Luminous Weightless foundation. You know what, I'm just gonna show you. So the All Day Luminous Weightless and the highlighter in Taj Mahal, which is gorgeous for, you know, people of color like me. So my aunt, who I was living with at the time, she had a NARS lipstick and I love the texture. Now I didn't get this in the exact same color at the time. My husband and I were at Sephora. I was pregnant with my daughter at this time and I had been wanting to get a NARS lipstick, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. So I got this one. It's so pretty. This is actually going to be my first use. Okay, it has like a nice, you know, they printed on it or engraved on it NARS and all. So yeah, and I thought I'll swatch that for you. Like, lipstick that is almost 20,000 naira in this recession. What's up with that? But the truth is, I've had it for close to 2 years now. I never used it, and you know, I just thought I'll try that on. But really, the meat of today's gist is gratitude. But first, the lipstick. It's really creamy. But not too shiny. So I think it's like a cream to matte. And I think it eventually dries out matte. So it's not hard to apply. It's creamy enough. It's great for dark skin. And there we go. I also love this. Check it out. Yeah, it's like magnetic. I know my mom's going to be like, Feyi, you went to buy 20,000 naira lipstick, huh? But it's not really like that. I got this when like dollar was not, you know, as crazy as it currently is. But also, this was just a splurge. This was like a one-off. I'm not even like really into that, really that much into makeup. I checked, I was at MAC recently, 2 days ago I think, with my husband, and I just checked. I'm not buying. I don't even wear that much makeup nowadays, to be honest. And it was 10,000 naira lipstick for 10k. You guys, what is happening in this world, in this recession? 10,000 naira lipstick. The lipsticks I have from MAC are the ones I got back when I was living in Paris, and I haven't actually even bought makeup this year, to be honest. Like, I haven't bought makeup in such a long time. I think the last time I bought makeup was probably in Paris. I think I bought one foundation here at the Milani, but aside from that, it was all from Paris. So back to the gist. This lipstick actually got me thinking about, you know, how at certain phases of your life you might be looking forward to other phases. You might be like, oh gosh, I can't wait for this to happen so that this can happen. And sometimes it actually obstructs you from living in the moment and for being grateful for the now. Because we tend to be like, oh, when this happens I'm gonna be happy, or when that happens then it would make me more in a better position to be happy. And it's so wrong, because at the end of the day we end up wasting the now, you know. I'm just playing with this because it's so like, it's so fun. Just like, Okay, so personally, I remember that when I was in Paris, this was like toward the end of, my degree. I was like getting ready to move back home, and my friends and I were so excited about how, we're gonna move back, we're gonna do this and that. Oh, I can't wait. And something I've learned in the recent past is I'm not somebody to say I can't wait, because you know what, I can wait. We just end up, can I say, procrastinating being happy, because we think that until certain things fall in place we can't be happy. And I'm actually here to tell you that until you start being happy, you won't be happy. Does that make any sense? Until you start being proactive about being happy, until you start being grateful for the now, until you start trying to enjoy the little things that are in the now. And gratitude is the key to happiness. If you're grateful for now, if you're grateful for where you are, if you're grateful for obviously where you're going, if you're grateful for the little things, then you start to be happy. If you are dependent or you're waiting for something to happen, you're going to miss out on a whole lot. So I'm grateful for the time that I bought this, even though right now that is probably something I wouldn't, this is probably something I would not buy, because frankly I have a daughter, I have other things to spend money on, and I don't even wear that much makeup nowadays. So that is not something I would be spending on. But you know what, it's necessary that you embrace every season of your life, because before you know it, nowadays I think about Bryce and I'm like, those days, but I try to also dwell in the moment, enjoy this time that my daughter is growing up, enjoy her hugs, and enjoy every detail, because before you know it, that phase is over and then you're on to the next, and time is such that you can't go back, you can't get that time back. So the sweetness of life, I feel like the sweetness of life is in gratitude. Like, you cannot be grateful and be unhappy. That is just impossible. It's like the opposite. If you're grateful for your life, grateful for breath, grateful for people around you, it's impossible for you to be unhappy. And that's what life is about. Life is not just about having things, or it's about having a happy life. And because so many people have things but they're still unhappy, and not even just to be content but to actually be happy. And gratitude is like, it's basically the opposite of unhappiness. So I was reading about the life of J.K. Rowling, the widely, hugely successful author of Harry Potter, and how her life was such a mess for such a long time. She was abused, she lost her mother at a young age. I think she was 19 or so, or in her early 20s, I'm not sure. And then she got married, and her husband was abusive. Actually, prior to that, she had a miscarriage, and then she got divorced, and she was a single mom living off welfare. And just, she talked about how after everything was stripped off, after, she got divorced and she was like at her lowest place, from there, like, it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. From that lowest point, she was able to actually change her life. And I think it has so much to do with our mindset, because if you cannot be grateful, if you cannot be grateful for where you are, if you have to, as Oprah said, you have to start from your breath. So she was in this tiny flat, and from there she had conceived the idea of Harry Potter, I think 7 years prior actually. And in all those years she was not able to achieve anything, and she could only start to write the book after everything had been stripped away, after she had lost her mom, after she had been abused, after she had been in a failed marriage, she had gotten divorced, after she had been diagnosed as clinically depressed. It was after all of this, at that point, that she was able to actually produce something so magnificent. Be grateful for failures as well. Like, your failures propel you, your failures make you stronger, they make you you know, you start to feel like a soldier. Like life hits you, you get up, it hits you, you keep getting up, and then you start to feel more confident in your abilities to handle life, to take on things. And honestly, once you decide to succeed or to achieve a certain thing, the universe is on your side. So even if, you know, you fail and you fail and you fail, it's only a matter of time, if you persevere, if you are consistent, that, you know, good things will start to happen and this situation will start to turn around. There's so many stories of like hugely successful people. I mean, Oprah Winfrey got fired from her first job. Are you kidding? Like, maybe not her first job, I don't know what it was, but she got fired very early on in her career, and it was like, okay, well, but you know what, if you are able to be grateful for your breath, for your life, then you can start to pick up the pieces from there. So I kind of just wanted to encourage you to focus on the now and be grateful for now. And I just feel like sometimes we expect things to happen to us, to come from the outside, but if we actually started from the inside, because I'm a Christian, and according to the Bible, the first commandment from God was that we should go and be fruitful. So God didn't say, you know, go and gather fruits, or go and get things for yourself, or go and, you know, let things happen. He said be. So it's actually supposed to come from the inside of you. And gratitude has such a huge role to play in that, because when you start to be grateful, you start to become creative. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but for me personally, I start to think, okay, I'm here, thank God for this, I have this, I can do this with this, and I'm thinking this, and that is just a place of creativity and a place of growth. And I just hope I've encouraged someone today. I don't know, I feel like I rambled a lot, but I hope it made some sense. And to, you know, those of you who are going through a tough time, tough times don't last. Tough people too, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up, I hope you like. Please leave your comments. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Thank you so much, guys.